What's up, everybody? It's your boy D Jones at Now Talk Live podcast. I'm excited to be on today. This is a great day to do what God has called you to do. I'm excited because I have a very very special guest. I know you know him. I know you've seen him, and so I'm excited. It's a privilege and an honor. But before I get into that, I need you to go always to our handles. Check us out on Now Talk Live podcast. We also need you to go to Facebook, Now Talk Live Podcast. We're also on TikTok. You can do the @ Now Talk Live Podcast. We're also on Instagram at Now Talk Live Podcast. You can find us there at all those handles. Let me go over that again. I'm so excited. I might have ran over that too quick. You go to TikTok at Now Talk Live Podcast. You can go to Instagram at Now Talk Live Podcast. You can also catch us on Facebook, Now Talk Live Podcast, and we're on YouTube, Now Talk One Word Live Podcast. You can catch us there. You'll see the full interview here that we have today once we get done. All right. Today I have, he's an American actor and comedian from Galveston, Texas, who is best known for his recurring roles as Brother Man in the sitcom Martin and WB on the Bernie Mac Show, which both aired on Fox. After graduation from Ball High, where he was an all-district linebacker, Ballard earned a full football scholarship to Southern Methodist University, where he was also a theater major. Just before his senior year, Ballard transferred to the University of Missouri, where he continued to play football while continued to act, appearing in university production A Soldier Story in the role of C.J. Memphis. Spurning overtures from pro football, Ballard headed to Hollywood to pursue his acting career. He has appeared in many different television shows such as Veronica Mars, the episode Return of the Cane, The Parkers, Sister, Just Jordan, the short-lived show Crumbs, and Raven's Home. He co-starred in the independent film Big Ain't Bad as Butch. Currently, Ballard is performing stand-up comedy. He is also a former all-district linebacker for Ball High School. He was a speedy linebacker for the Tours, helping the Ball High to a 7-3 record his senior year season in 1983. He also helped lead the best defense in 24-5-8 that year, a defense that allowed only 60.9 yards per game. After playing football at SMU Mustang for his first 3 college years, Ballard transferred to Missouri for his senior year after the SMU football program was hit for NCAA violations. He said the acting bug hit him after taking a theater class in college, getting lost in a scene and listening to the audience applaud. He was also featured in Big Sean's music video for Play No Games as his own character, Brubman, mouthing Ty Dolla $ign part in the song. He will lend a voice as a security from the upcoming streaming service at Monsters at Work on Disney. So without further ado, let's welcome Reggie Ballard, also known as Brubman from the Fifth Flow.
What's up, man? That was a whole lot, man. All of it was true except the Disney part. I don't know where they get that from.
The monster at work.
Yeah.
they threw you one in there. They must have crossed
that in
you.
there, man. Yeah, I don't want to take credit for something I didn't do, so I don't know what that one's about.
Yeah, I understand, man. You have quite
I don't know who
intriguing.
be putting these things together, man. Who be putting that stuff? The AI or somebody be putting that together.
Yeah, he get crossed you with another, look like another. But you did do the Play No Games with Ty Dolla as his own.
Oh yeah, him and Chris Brown video. Yeah,
Wow,
Play No Game. Yeah.
What was that like?
Yeah, man. I was sitting on the toilet that day.
Mm-hmm.
And they called me, man. They said, "Hey, man, can you come over here?" I said, "Man, I ain't know who Big Sean was at first."
Yeah. Hit you. I think you might have hit you. There you
Chris
go.
Brown was gonna be.
There you go. We got your sound
Chris
back.
Brown was gonna be in it. Yeah, they told me Chris Brown was gonna be in it. So I know my daughter liked Chris Brown, and I said, "Well, yeah, can I bring my daughter?" So I brought my daughter, and that was all good, man. I did the video, and it worked out.
Yeah. Wow. What an experience. So as a kid, you grew up in Galveston, is that right?
Yes, sir. Born and raised, man.
What was that like?
G-Town, born on the island, man. That was the best time of my life. If I ever die and come back again, don't send me to heaven. Send me back to my childhood, man, in Galveston. I had a good time, man. I mean, I'm black exploitation movies, the Martini Theater,
Yeah.
playing outside football with my friends,
Mhm.
man, and staying out, man. And every Friday and Saturday night at my grandmother's house where we all stayed, my
Mhm.
mother, my sister, we all lived with my grandmother, my uncles, cousins.
Yeah.
So every Friday, Saturday night, man, she had a party, man. I mean, played the blues and
Yeah.
had a big old galvanized tub outside,
Yeah.
for the kids to have sodas and stuff, man. So
Wow.
every Friday, Saturday, I grew up with music, man. I love my childhood was like I mean, we wasn't rich, but
Yeah.
at the same time, we had everything we needed, man. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody ate. I
Yeah.
used to come home from school every day, man, and my grandmother would say, "Reggie, your plate is in the oven in the back with the
Mhm.
silver top on it." She had everybody plate fixed in the
Yeah.
oven, man, staying warm. So,
Yeah, that's that good old
yeah,
school. So you had
yeah, man,
a good old school upbringing in the
yes,
home with your
sir,
mother. Was your father
yes,
around?
sir. Yep. Who?
Your father?
Oh, now when my father left, he left when I was 6, man. Moved to L.A. And
Okay.
I didn't meet him again until I got to LA when I was 23 years old to pursue my acting career, man. I saw him
Wow.
and we became cool, man. We became, friends and stuff. And
Yeah.
I remember he wanted to drive. It's funny, man, that I wasn't with my father in all these years,
Uh-huh.
but the funny thing about it was he wanted to come back to Galveston. So we used to drive to Galveston, me and my wife and my kids
Yeah.
every Christmas. So we drove. He said he wanted to come back to visit.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, we'll pick you up. I came to picked him up, man. And I told him, I said, hey man, I have some oatmeal cookies and peanuts in the back.
Mhm.
And he said, "What?" He said, "I got oatmeal cookies and peanuts right here." So we liked the same thing, and we wasn't even around each other them
Oh,
years. You know what I'm saying?
wow, that
It's
DNA is
crazy, man.
strong. Yeah, did he play football?
No, no, no. But I heard he was fast though. They say he was
Yes.
real fast,
I heard
but
you
he didn't
was
play
real
football.
fast.
Yeah, man. I had them blazers. I probably got it from him.
Yeah, yeah. So in middle school, I'm sorry, in elementary school, did you start playing football then or how did that start?
In elementary, no, we
Y-
we always played sandlot football, man, outside, my house, I grew up with a kid that was like about 3, 4 years older than me, probably about
Mhm.
4 or 5 years older than me, Nat
Mhm.
Bassett. And
Mhm.
me, him, and all the kids in the block, man, we played football every day, man. I mean, we
Mhm.
had football season, top season, marble season,
Wow.
kite season,
Yeah.
baseball season, tag season, Little
Yeah.
Olympic season. So
Yeah.
we was outside playing, man. I mean, they don't do that now, but we used to be outside every day playing something, man. But
Yeah.
I didn't start getting into football until I got into the 8th grade. And Coach Mays taught me everything I need to know about football and track,
Mhm.
man. That's where I learned everything from, man, was Coach Mays.
Coach Mays. That
Yep.
was your 8th grade coach?
Yep. 8th grade coach, man.
So you get in the 8th grade and what was your first position you played?
I played linebacker and offensive guard. I
Offensive.
was a
Okay.
lineman. I was a
Okay.
lineman, man, and
Oh,
they,
okay.
they didn't know I had speed until track season started. I used to throw the shot put, and
Yeah.
I asked him one day. I say, "Hey, man," I said, "Coach," I said, I could beat this guy, man, running. I know I can. I
Yeah.
said, "Can I race against him? Be on the relay?" He said, "Boy, you think you could beat him?" I said, "Yeah." I raced him, beat him. That was the
Mhm.
rest, man. That was the history.
Wow,
Start
man.
running track, man. Yeah, from that moment on.
Wow, man, that's amazing. So 8th grade. So you would have been at Central High. You would have been in Central then.
Central Middle School.
Central Middle
At
School.
that
That's right.
time,
That's right.
yeah, it was Central. 8th grade. Then we go to Ball High for the ninth through the 12th.
Right. So did you end up with ball? Did you get put up as a freshman on the varsity?
My sophomore year, my
Yes.
sophomore year,
Oh,
it was rare. It was rare to play varsity football for Ball High in the ninth grade.
right.
You had to be exceptional. I don't know who many. I don't think there's that many that ever did that.
Nah,
That have done
nah.
that. So yeah, yeah, yeah. You got
So,
to be. Because football in Galveston, man, that's like a religion, man. It's in
yeah,
Texas. Period. You got to
yeah,
be. If you good in Texas, you good anywhere.
yeah, yeah. I grew up I actually grew up in Dallas, so
Oh yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
know
yeah.
exactly. Yeah, man, I know
You know,
exactly. Friday Night
Dallas
Lights, baby.
Carter. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And so you came up. I think they said they brought up 9 of y'all. It was 9 of y'all that they put up on varsity. I want to say Eric was one
I
of them.
don't
Kimball
no,
was one
when I
of them.
wasn't with Eric Hill and them. I went. I
Okay.
was. I was a year before those guys.
Okay.
Him and Batiste and Pepper and all them dudes.
Yeah.
Cooney. I was like a year above them. I came out in '84.
Mhm.
Yeah, they came out. They came out in '85. I
Oh,
came out in
okay.
'84.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
they were looking up to you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What
I
so
was that dude, man. I was that dude.
yeah, I know it. It told me, man.
Yeah.
So when did you realize that you had a talent that could take you to college?
It's funny, man, because I never ever really thought about going to college to play football, man. That wasn't my goal, man. I just like playing football. And like I like track. I like track more than I
Yeah.
love football.
Mhm.
And it just happened, man. One day, coach, I think my junior year, at the end of my junior year, he came up to me and gave me some letters, man, and said,
Yeah.
"Hey, these letters came from this school." I know one was like, I think, Oklahoma State, and I forgot the other ones, man. And
Wow.
he said, "Man, interested in you, playing football for him." I'm like, "What?" And that's when I first realized, man, that I had the talent to go to college, man. And I didn't realize it was that uh big, and uh I was getting that kind of attention. And then after that, man, I started getting letters. I had like two big boxes of letters, man. Coaches used to come
Wow.
to my house all the time and call the house, man. My mother almost went crazy, man, because
Yeah.
she got tired of the phone ringing. And coach used to find me in the mall, man, and take me and my friends to play arcade video games. And
Yeah. Yeah.
Coach Ummerhagen used to have to take me. He took me and my mother to the other end of Galveston, man. So we used to like be peace, have peace, man. They used to
Yeah.
stake outside my house at night,
Wow.
to make sure other coaches wasn't coming by and all that.
Yeah.
That was crazy, man.
Yeah. So you was really,
Yeah.
really good, man, and wasn't
Yeah,
really
I
just
was I was a blue
focused on
chip
it.
athlete, man. Yeah, I
Yeah.
had an offer. I think I had offers to almost every college in the country, but I didn't have no officer in HBCUs, man. They didn't
What?
come.
They slept
None,
on you,
man,
man.
none.
They were sleeping on
None.
you.
I don't know. They used. I don't think they came after the top athletes because I don't think they thought they had a chance. But I would have went like visit Grambling, man, when Coach
Yeah.
Rob was there.
Yeah.
But I never got the invite, man. So
Wow. So you
yeah.
playing, I saw that you guys had a 7-3 record your or senior season in '83, and y'all had the best defense that year, and y'all only allowed 60 yards a game, which is crazy. And
Yeah.
then so now you got all these schools on you. How did you end up choosing SMU?
Man, I remember my sophomore year, man. I went to see I think it was SMU and Houston play in the Astrodome because
Mhm.
my coach Jones, a linebacker coach, he went to U of H, so he got us
Mhm.
some tickets.
Mhm.
Man, I went to see them play, man. And Eric Dickerson, when I seen Dick run that ball, man, and how
Yeah.
cold he was, and
Yeah.
the uniforms look cold with the ponies on the helmet.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
everybody's like, SMU, SMU. And
Yeah.
Dick was cold blooded running. I said, man, I told my friend, say, man, I'm going to SMU, man.
Yeah.
I wasn't even thinking about it, I was just playing.
Yeah.
And, it's funny because a lot of times I look back, man, on my career and my
Mhm.
life, a lot
Mhm.
of things that I have said came true. And I just throw it out there. It's like in acting. I told my friends when they're in Missouri, man, I say, man, I'm finna go to Hollywood and hang with Stallone and them. The next
Yeah.
time you see me, I'm gonna be on TV. I
Yeah.
left, man, went to Hollywood. The first movie I did was with Stallone. And next time I seen him, I was on TV. So
Wow.
I call things out, man, just be
Yeah.
playing and the junk be happening.
Yeah. Sound like you prophetic.
I
Yeah.
need
You
to, I
you
need to do
you
that for the lotto.
Yeah, yeah. For real, you have to be careful what you say, man. They say the power of life and death is in the tongue, man. And
Yeah.
you
That's what I
speaking
said. I said, man, I'm going to SMU, man. When they had a Mean Joe Green commercial back in the day, man, the Coke commercial, and
uh
Mean Joe Green was walking into the locker room under the bleachers. I mean, the stands,
uh-huh.
and this kid was there. The kid gave him a Coke. and
I
my man
remember that.
said, yeah, he said, "Hey kid, catch," threw his jersey to him. So I told my friends, I said, "Man, all them colleges gonna come after me, man, and I'm gonna say, hey SMU, catch."
Yeah, yeah.
I was just talking, man. I wasn't even that good to be talking like that, but
Right.
it happened, man. It happened.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
sounds like, man, that you just destined in every way. And then just being on the phone, just being on here, this call with you, just your personality, man, it's just a lot of greatness, God anointed you with and gifted you with, man, to go into
Hey
these arenas,
man.
man. And way
Hey.
before you realized it, it had a lot on
Yeah.
you, look like.
Or you realize it, man. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know, man. But that's just, how things, progressed. And football was the catapult for me
Mm-hmm.
to be sitting here talking to you right now, man. If it wasn't for football, matter of fact, I was gonna quit
Yeah.
in the 10th grade, man, and
What?
because I got hit in the eye. My first, I was on the varsity
Uh-huh.
and I got hit in the eye, man, against Smiley. And I
Yeah.
still got that mark right there.
Yeah.
And I thought I was blind. I thought I was gonna be blind, man.
Yeah.
So I said, man, I ain't playing no more football.
Yeah.
And I ain't come to practice that day. So I went to the track, man. I used to climb the stadium fence, man, at the stadium and go practice track. And
Yeah.
my man Patrick Mullins told on me one day. He
Uh-huh.
said he told the coach, man, I seen Reg over at the stadium. That's why he ain't at practice.
Yeah.
So the coaches wanted me to talk to him, man. I went up there and said, man, I ain't
Mm-hmm.
playing no more football, man. I don't play.
Yeah.
Man, they was looking at me like some gangsters, man. Coach Drones, Coach Holmes, and
Yeah.
Coach Umberhager, man. They like pushed me down on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, now Reggie Ballard, now we ain't gonna let you quit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, man, who them telling me I can't quit if I want to quit? They say, no, that ain't gonna happen, son. You got talent,
Yeah.
and blah blah blah. So they blew it over. I went back to the team, and man, I'm glad they probably saved my life, man,
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
going back to play. So I
Yeah.
owe them a whole lot,
Yeah. I'm glad you
Yeah,
listened to those guys.
yeah,
So
oh
so
yeah.
so let me ask you. You're playing football. Where does track come into play? You're sneaking into
Oh
the,
man,
the
track,
tracks.
man, Coach Kirby, man, I love track, man. Track is my first love. Track is the only sport that I go to watch. I won't go to
Mm-hmm.
a football game. I love track, but I go to Mount Sac relays every year. They have it out here in
Oh, okay.
LA. And I'm looking forward to the World Championships coming up next month.
Yeah.
Track is something that I just gravitated to, man. My cousin, Ellison Stinson, man, the coldest dude I ever seen run, man.
Yeah.
I mean, this dude was so when he used to run, man, he was so fast, but he used to look like he wasn't exerting no effort, man.
Yeah.
And I used to just like, being fast,
Yeah.
running, man, being free. And I just love track, man. I just loved it. And
I
then
got
Coach Kerrville made it easy for us, because he was like one of the best coaches in the nation.
Yeah, I got a
Yeah.
crazy track story. I got a buddy. You probably could go on my YouTube, but I got a buddy,
Mhm.
man, that I used to hoop with. We hooped against each other. We played at rival schools,
Mhm.
and he could jump out the gym. Had never
Right.
ran track, so he
Really.
went to college. They put him on the football team because he had race. He was real fast. But what ended up happening at 25, man, he got him a coach and trained, and he ended up winning 2 world championships running track, man. Yeah,
Really.
guy from
What's
my
his name?
hometown, JJ Johnson. You go if you go to our
AJ
YouTube,
Johnson.
JJ
JJ
Johnson.
Johnson.
If you go to our
Okay.
YouTube, it's there. The story is there,
Okay.
man. And he
Okay.
ended up winning
Okay.
2
Okay.
the 4x400 relay.
Oh, really? Oh, is
Yeah,
that right?
man. He won 2 of
Okay.
them. Yeah, man.
What year, you know?
I want to say
Oh, he's in
2006 and
2000.
2008.
Yeah, okay, okay, yeah, yeah, okay.
Somewhere around there. Don't quote me on that. I got to
Well,
pull it
well, I
up,
know
but
I seen him run then. I know I seen him run because
yeah.
I watched every Olympic championship, world championships there were.
Yeah. Yeah, this I might have been a little earlier, but it's the stories on YouTube. Yeah, then I'll shoot you
Okay.
I'll shoot you
Okay.
the story when we get off, man. But
Okay.
yeah, man. And so when you were saying that, it's like tracks is kind of one of the things sometimes people just discover.
Yeah,
Just
man.
you fast,
Nah,
you're not
yeah,
really thinking
yeah,
about it. And for us, we were hoopers, man. I play football too, but we hoop. We play
yeah.
basketball.
Right, right. So I
And
never got
so
into basketball.
track was our off season sport.
Right, right, right,
So
right,
when
right.
time to run track, we looking like, nah, man, we want to just
Yeah,
chill right now because we been in football, then we went to basketball, now track. We just want to chill. So that's kind of like we didn't run, but he ended up
right.
discovering that, man, and I thought that was incredible. Yeah,
Yeah.
and so I see SMU had great career there, and then they had some violations. So you decided to transfer to Missouri.
Yep. Yep.
What brought that about?
Well, when we got the death penalty, man, they took our whole football program for illegal recruiting violations, and
Yeah.
other schools they were coming for me, but
Mhm.
my name was starting to circulate as one of the players that was still getting paid. And so other colleges started backing away, because if I would have went there and they would have found out that I was one of the players, then that school would have got put on probation. So Missouri was desperate for linebackers and stuff. So they was like, we'll take this chance and,
Yeah.
find out my name wasn't on, I didn't get implicated in anything, and
Yeah, that's
went to
good.
Mizzou, man. And then best move I ever made, man, because that's why, I met Professor Clyde Ruffin, man, over the Black Theater Workshop.
Yeah.
And man, when I started, doing theater classes over there, man, I mean, I just lost interest for football because I knew ever since I was in the fourth grade, man, I knew that I wanted to be an actor. My
Okay.
first Bruce Lee movie,
Okay.
man, right there.
Okay. Yeah.
This movie right here is
Yeah.
what made me want
Uh,
to be an actor. This movie changed my life, man.
okay. Okay.
And the movie changed my life, man.
Wow.
When I first seen it in the fourth grade, and I said, man, I want to be an actor. But I wanted to be a kung fu actor, but
Okay.
I wanted to be an actor, and I knew that but I never told nobody. I never told any of my friends. I don't even think I told my mother, man. I used to have a little piece of paper written on the wall. I
Mhm.
tacked it on the wall every time I go out my door. I said football, track, and movies. That's the thing I wanted to do. I
Yeah.
said I want to run a 9.6 and 100-yard dash in track
Mhm.
and play football, and I want to be in the movies. And
Wow, man.
I so every time I went out to my door in my room, I used to look at that paper. And I don't even think my mother paid attention to it, but
Yeah.
that was my goals, man. But I never told anybody till like when I got to college and SMU, when we got the death penalty, man, I needed 3 hours to transfer. And I said, well, I'm gonna take this theater for non-majors
Mhm.
class. And I got in that class and we had to do a monologue one day. And I did the monologue, man. I was so into it that, man, I got lost in the scene, and I really got into it, man. Then, man, when the scene was over, man, what brought me out, the class just started clapping, man.
Yeah.
And I snapped out of it. And I was looking around,
Yeah.
and the teacher was looking at me like he's right in my face, man, like, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's when I knew. I say, man, I got something here. I
Yeah.
have something. So when I transferred to Missouri, I auditioned for the play, a Soldiers Play.
Uh-huh.
And I got the part of CJ Memphis, man, and the rest is history, man. I mean they have me on the Wall of Fame at Mizzou, man. My picture up there, so that's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Man,
Yeah.
congratulations, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what was your experience like filming the Soldier Story?
Oh man, the play.
So that
Oh
was
man,
your first that was
yeah,
kind of like your first break,
that's my
right?
first play. Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
first play in college, man. We did 8 nights, man. We got standing ovation every night. And my
Wow.
character got a great applause during the curtain call.
Yeah.
And that's when I knew, man. I say, man, then the next play I was scheduled to do was
Uh-huh.
A Raisin in the Sun.
Mhm.
But I said that's when I said, "Man, I'm going to Hollywood, man. I don't want to. I don't want to be here no more. I didn't
Yeah.
want to be in football no more. I didn't want to. I didn't know I could have went to the NFL if I wanted to, but
Yeah.
that's why I had no regret. I had no regrets for my football career
Yeah.
because I know that I was way better than some of the guys that in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
I know that in my head and in my
Yeah.
heart.
Yeah.
So I never ever say, man, I should have stayed. I would have did. Nah, I never had no regrets, man. I'm doing what I
Yeah.
love to do and what I
Yeah.
wanted to do. That was a part. Football was like I said, a catapult to me to get to track and for that to get to me to acting.
Yeah.
Go to
Man,
college. So I used it. I used it in a way that, most people probably don't use it. I use it that way to get to the next level that where I want to be.
wow, man, that's impressive.
Yeah.
So tell me, man, how did the Martin part come to play?
It's funny because
Bruh man from the fifth floor.
Yep, yep. It's funny, man, because I've done so many things before Martin, man. I was on this other show called True Colors. We did me
Uh-huh.
and Carl Payne,
Uh-huh.
to play
Yeah.
Cole,
Yeah,
on
Cole,
Martin. Me
yeah.
and him did that show
Yeah.
for like 5 episodes, man. I used to have to pick him up every day. So people don't know,
Yeah.
they don't realize that I did a lot of things before Martin. Martin was another audition. They called me to audition one day. And I was at my friend's house, man, like a week before our audition. I was at Tuffy, everybody know Eddie Fowler in Galveston. I
Yeah.
was at his house, man. It's like one of my best friends, man. And
Yeah.
I was at his house, man. He had all the videos of Martin, and we was laughing, man. I was laughing at Dragonfly Jones, man. I was crying. I was on the floor.
Yeah.
I was on the floor laughing.
Yeah.
So the next week, I went back to LA, man, and my agent called me, said, "Hey, got an audition for the Martin show. Go blah blah blah." I went over there,
Mhm.
and I hit him, man, and the cast director, Eileen Knight, she said, "Can you do something a little different?" So I put the little Texas flavor in it, man.
Yeah.
I started, dragging my words and playing
Yeah.
around with the words.
Hey,
And
man.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Like Texas, we'll say, other people say, if it don't get done today, it'll get done tomorrow.
Yeah.
Texas say, hey man, if it don't get done today, it get done tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I put a little flavor, and
Yeah.
she's like, oh, okay, yeah, I like that. She said, so she took me across the street to audition for Martin and the rest of the cast. I mean,
Mhm.
producers.
Yeah.
Went over there, man. They was sitting there like gangsters with their hats pulled to the side, looking at me like I was crazy.
Yeah.
I said, I'm finna rock them now. So I hit the four flingers, man. They wasn't even the script. The fifth floor, and then they started doing the attitude. Man, they were rolling, man. They were
Yeah.
rolling.
Yeah.
So I got the part right there on the spot, man. Right there on the
Wow.
spot. But people don't realize I only did 12 episodes of Martin. I did like 40 episodes of Bernie,
Yeah.
ER, NCIS, Bones, so many other things, man. And
Right. Man, that
but
that
they
role
know the
that
Martin.
that role is iconic, man. It's something about coming through that window, you in
Yep.
somebody's house, and
Yep.
you ain't asked to come in there, you in the refrigerator, and then he
Yep.
kinda
Yep.
like, it's kinda like the hood. Stuff like that really do happen
Right.
in the hood. It's like,
Right.
we
Right.
trying to
Right.
look
Right.
out for you up there somewhere. We know you're hungry.
Yep.
It's a real
Yep.
story. Like, it's
Somebody, yep. Everybody knows somebody like that, man. Everybody knows somebody that's a pest that always come over the house. And you like, man, God, dog, he coming again, man.
yeah.
Make sure.
Yeah.
It's funny because my friend Tuffy, back
Mhm.
in the day, man, when we was like in the sixth and seventh grade, man, me and my sister, my mother, like on Sundays, my
Mhm.
mother go to work, right? And
Mhm.
so she leave, and me and my sister still being asleep. And man, so when Tuffy he'll come over, my
Uh-huh.
mother let him in while we still asleep. He
Yeah.
come in there, man, to eat up the cereal, man. And we
Yeah.
until I told him, don't let
Mhm.
him in. Don't let
Yeah.
him in. We'll let him in when we get up.
Yeah. He eat
Let
up
him
all
in. He
our
come in
food.
there, eat up all the cereal, man. I'm like, golly, come on, dog. But
Yeah.
he was like the real bruh, man, right there.
Yeah. So you kinda pull from that situation?
Yeah,
Oh,
man, from
wow.
that
Wow.
situation, man. So
That's
that's,
crazy.
so everything is just like, I knew people that talk like that. My sister sometime, every time I mess with her, she'd be like, stop, boy.
Yeah.
Drag her.
Yeah. Yeah, we all
Yeah,
could relate. I
yeah,
I I
yeah.
wanted to ask, um, what was it like working with Martin
Oh man,
Lawrence?
Martin was great, man. It was like I tell people, man, when I worked with them, him and Bernie, it was like I got my master's degree on Martin and my PhD on Bernie.
Yeah.
Martin, yeah, man, he used to have you laughing. Martin was a little bit more serious,
Yeah.
the behind the scenes than Bernie was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bernie, we used to joke, like because see, Martin was a 5 camera show. So the cameras were there, so you had to practice, you had to rehearse every day.
Yeah.
Bernie was just a single camera. So that means you come there that day, shoot your scene, and you done.
Yeah.
So man, we used to sit around the table, man, and be joking. Bernie be telling us stories, man, and
Yeah.
it'd be so funny. And we'd be joking. They'll say action, and then we'll stop and go right into our action, man. Then they say cut, we go right back into joking, man. So
Yeah.
that's how and
Yeah.
it's better because we're not there every day, having to be there every day to
Yeah.
rehearse. So like
Yeah.
as far as Martin, the 5 camera thing, you got to be there every day, live audience and stuff like that. Bernie wasn't a live audience show, so
Yeah.
it was like a single camera show. So we just, we had more fun that way, you
Yeah.
know. Yeah, they used to tell me and my friend Mike Graff, man, they used to tell us, call time at 10 o'clock. We get there at 10 o'clock. Then they
Mhm.
said, well, we got 3 other scenes that we have to shoot before we get to y'all, so it's gonna be a little while.
Yeah.
And we say, hey, we gonna go play golf. Just call us when it's time. We go
Right.
play golf, man.
Yeah.
They say y'all start heading back. It's about you're almost ready for you. We get back to the set. It's lunchtime, man.
Yeah. Wow.
That was the best job I ever had in my life right there, man.
Yeah, so is it
Love that dude.
it sound like Bernie Mac was a little bit more laid back, y'all could talk, y'all got to know
Yes,
him, and y'all had
yes,
fun with it. Uh,
yes.
so ER, tell me a little bit about that, man, 'cause I remember watching ER
Yeah,
and you being
ER.
on there.
Yeah, yeah. It was a small part, but it was cool, man. I was like a cop,
Mhm.
and something had happened, and I was like, trying to get to the bottom of it. It was like a small thing, but
Yeah.
Vegas
Yeah.
was my big joint with James Caan,
Uh-huh.
man.
Uh-huh.
I was a boxer that had a brain hematoma,
Mhm.
and if I got hit again, it could be a chance that I'd get killed. So
Yeah.
he was trying to, James Caan, man, was trying to convince me not to fight again. That was like um, it was like a moment that I thought about my career right then and there, man. I was like, wow. I remember at Carver Elementary School when I was a kid,
Yeah.
we went to see Brian's Song with
Mhm.
James Caan and Billy D. Williams.
Yeah.
That the movie used to make me cry every year, man. Every time
Yeah.
we used to see it at the library. So, man, I was looking at James Caan, man. I was thinking to myself, wow, when I was a kid, man, I used to cry over a movie that you did, and now I'm starring opposite of you, man.
Right. Right.
That hit me, dude. That hit
Yeah.
me, man. I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
man. And then
Destiny.
same thing.
Destiny.
I worked with Billy D. Williams on Different World.
Yeah.
And man, when I seen Billy D, man, I learned from him too. I learned that I remember when he came out, he never used to come in front of the audience until he make his appearance,
Yeah.
to come out on the show. Then the audience go crazy. So that's what I did with bruh, man. I never came out, in front of the audience until I came through the window. So I got that applause. But
Yeah.
man, with working with them two guys, man, I was thinking to myself, I say, man, I was sitting down in the library at Carver in elementary school, had no idea that I'll be working with those two guys, man,
Right, man.
in my
Wow.
in my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not only
Yeah.
meeting them, but opposite of them,
Yeah.
and my the everything, all my scenes were interaction with those two guys.
Yeah. Man.
That's amazing,
Unbelievable.
man.
Yeah.
It's amazing all the people that I've met and I've worked with. Marla Gibbs, man, one of the nicest ladies. Margaret Avery, that
Mhm.
was Suge
Yeah.
Avery on
Yeah.
Color Purple,
Should.
man.
Yeah.
We did plays together, man. I spent the whole day in the airport, me and her, and I
Yeah.
talked to people into giving us free airline tickets, man. She was like, "Boy, you something." She called me. She should call your mother. I want to talk to your mother. I said, well, she called my mother, man, Margaret Avery, and asked my mother, did you ever have to whip him?
Right. Yeah.
So, man, it's like working with people like that, man, make this, like, if I die
Yeah.
tomorrow, man, I had a happy life, man. I've been to 20 countries, man, doing my
Wow.
comedy. I've been to, all
Unbelievable.
over this country about 5, 6, 7, 8 times, and met
Yeah.
so many people, man, that I can't
Yeah.
even name all the people that I met, and done so many things, done so many, movies and TV shows that you people don't even know about. And
Right.
so that's what I say, man. If I go today, man, I mean, shoot, I don't have no regrets, man. No regrets at all.
I wanted to ask you, you've been around a long time, so that the Martin was in the early 90s.
Hmm.
You started doing your acting career in the 90s? Was there about
89. Yeah, matter of fact,
89,
90s,
right
89.
before the 90?
Yep.
You've been doing this for a long time.
Yep.
What do you think the key to longevity is? What kept
Man,
you
it's not
ar
not burning bridges, man, and being natural, man, being yourself. I got a natural way about myself, man. I mean, because I know what this job is. This job is just like any other job anybody else do.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're a school teacher, whatever you do, we doing it for one reason, man, to survive, take care of our
Yeah.
families,
Mhm.
and to be productive and enjoy life, man. That's what it is. This is nothing bigger than life, man. Yeah, I mean, I don't
Yeah.
care what your job is, man.
Yeah.
Is we all doing it for one reason. So to me, that's the biggest thing that I take away from this. And I think that would make you last long in this business. If you try to put yourself into a category that you better than somebody and somebody should treat you special and treat you a different way, and
Right.
you don't treat them special in a different way, then you
Right.
ain't gonna make it in this game, man.
Right. Wow. Man, that's good, man. Not don't burn bridges and just be yourself
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
don't put yourself on a pedestal.
No,
Be
you
yeah,
can't, man. You can't. You got you can't, bite the hand that feeds you, man. And at the same time, people will treat you a way that you want to be treated because you treat them nice. I,
yeah,
I don't I don't like when I'm working with other comics, man, that don't have names. I don't treat they stay in my dressing room. I just tell them to come in my dressing room.
yeah.
Sometimes when I do shows, I'm in Atlanta, I do the comedy theater.
Uh-huh.
I don't even use the headliner dressing room. I go in the dressing room with the other comics, and somebody
Okay.
else been to snuck over there to my room because they say, "Man, Reds don't use their room," so they be
Yeah.
bringing their girls and stuff in there, man, because that's the
Yeah.
best. It's a plush room, but I don't never use it. I like,
Yeah.
so it's just, I just like,
Wow.
man, being, man, making people feel comfortable because I want to feel comfortable. I don't want to be feeling like I'm better and above
Yeah.
nobody, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, my mother taught me better than that.
We're gonna come to Cali and see you stand up. So let's talk about
I'll be
stand.
down there, and I'll be in Beaumont on the 12th, September 12th, man. I'll be in Beaumont. Got to do a show
Okay.
in Beaumont.
I will
Yeah,
see you there.
yeah,
Shoot
yeah,
me the information.
yeah,
We're
yeah,
gonna come check you out, man. That's gonna be great.
yeah. Oh
So
yeah,
so
oh
so
yeah.
how did the comedy come into play?
J. Anthony Brown. Watch out there now. From Def
Okay.
Jam, man. J. Anthony
Oh,
Brown.
okay, okay.
Yeah, J. Anthony Brown was the whole. He was he was the warm up the audience for Martin. He
Oh,
was the
okay.
guy
I
that made
remember.
the audience laugh in between sets and in between scenes. I mean.
Yeah.
And so one day, man, he had a comedy club in Houston called the Hip Hop Comedy Stop. Back in the day, him, David Rayburn, and McDonald. I forgot his first name, but they had their own that club. And he asked me one day, after we shot, he said, "Hey man," he said, "Why don't you go? Can you go to my club and host? Just bring up the comics, man. They'll love seeing you."
Yeah.
I said, "Oh yeah." I said, "Okay." I said, "Yeah, you think I could tell some jokes?" He said, "Well, if you think you can, you can tell jokes."
Right, right.
And so he brought me there, man. And then I went to after that he told me to go to Steve Harvey Club in Dallas.
Uh-huh.
So I went to
Oh.
Steve Harvey Club in Dallas and did a show. And then this dude named Vance Bradford, man, saw me out of San Antonio, saw me in the audience, and he said, "There's a retired colonel in military, man." He said he wanna do shows at military bases all over the world. He
Mhm.
said, "We looking for a host." I was like, "Yeah, right, man." So
Yeah.
they got me, man. They put me a host, man. He took me to Japan, Panama,
Wow.
Germany. We went all over, man, doing
Wow.
military bases, man, all over this country and other countries. And
Yeah.
that's how I started doing, developing the act
Yeah.
and by hosting. And the rest is history, man. I've been
Yeah.
doing it ever since. Yeah,
Man, that's just so impressive, man. I can't
yeah.
wait to hear you when you come up here to Beaumont. I'll
Oh
be there.
yeah, oh
I'm gonna
yeah.
be in the house.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
I had another question. It slipped my I was started thinking about the stand up, but
Yeah.
out of okay, acting
Hmm.
and stand up, which one you like the best?
Acting.
Okay,
I
okay.
love acting the best. As a
That's
matter
your
of
first
fact, I
love.
don't
That's like
call
your
I
first
don't call
love.
myself a comic. I call myself an actor acting like a comic.
Oh, okay.
I've been acting like a comic for years, man. I mean, I can make you laugh about 45, 50 minutes.
Mhm.
After that, you better come see about me.
Yeah. Right, right.
Is he still up there?
Yeah, yeah.
He's still surviving. But
Right.
I'm acting like a comic, man. I'm acting like a Def Jam comic. I used to watch Def Jam, so I'm acting like a Def Jam comic.
Gotcha.
And I be the first to tell people, man, that, because true comedians, man, they spend more time in it than I do for as, I just don't go out to open mics and just do stuff. I do stuff all the time on
Mhm.
when I'm on stage, out of town.
Mhm.
I don't go around LA clubs and, try out new material. I try it out in real time.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah, yeah. So
Okay. Hmm.
that's why I think, I respect true comics, man,
Yeah.
because, they craft. I mean, that's a hard thing to do is to get up there and make people laugh, man, for an
Yeah.
hour. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hard thing to do, man, but when your skills, you did it so long that you confident now. But when you first start off, man, it's rough, man. It's rough. I remember opening up for Biggie one time, man,
Mhm.
in North Carolina A&T, man. It didn't go well, dog, because they wanted to see Biggie. They didn't
Yeah.
want to see no comedy.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
didn't want to see bruh, man. They was like, man, we
Yeah.
want to see Biggie.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Right. So you
So,
have had you ever been booed?
yeah, that day.
Oh, that day?
Open up for Biggie, man. They was like, boo. I was like, oh man. So I heard him about Biggie on stage say, y'all give it up for Biggest the notorious B.I.G.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, man. But now I
wow.
know I'm seasoned now. Now I know how to work rap crowds and I know how to do that now. But back in the day, that was very new to me, man. When
Wow.
they threw me on Def Jam, it was new to me. I didn't ask to be on Def Jam. I didn't ask to be on Comic View. My agent and managers, man, they like just threw me out there to the dogs, man. Said, go
Yeah.
ahead. And I did it. So, it wasn't that I asked, but acting is my first love, man. I
Yeah.
love, man, I think if I got a TV show, a regular TV show, I may not be on the road as much doing comedy, man. I might just, say, hey, I'm done,
Yeah.
so yeah, because, traveling, I got to go. Shoot, this weekend, man, I'm in Cleveland on the 28th and 29th in Cleveland.
Mhm.
No, 29th and 30th in Cleveland.
Mhm.
And then on the 2nd, I'm in Virginia. And then the 5th and 6th, I'm in Dayton, Ohio.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Wow.
man. So and
Very
then
busy.
the next weekend that's when I'll be in Beaumont on the 12th.
September 12th.
Yeah.
Well, I'm in the house, man. I'm looking for a front row.
Cool. I hook you up, dog. I hook you up. I give you a couple tickets.
Okay. All right. I'll be
Yeah,
looking for those,
yeah.
man. Well,
All
appreciate you,
right.
man. I wanted to ask you because I got some things I'm inspired. If you could speak to, if you maybe you're a little older, you want to start your acting career, or you're young, you want to act, what would you say to encourage them or to motivate them or inspire them?
Man, I would tell them, pursue their dreams, man. Don't be just don't let nobody disencourage you. Is that a word? Don't let
Discourage.
yeah, discourage you. That's right. Don't let anybody discourage you,
Mm.
man. And
Mhm.
um, you know, if you can take acting classes
Mhm.
in school, do that. If you could take community acting around your town to get into plays or whatever you need to do, just do that, man. Take scenes, get a book called Scenes for Actors. They got a lot of monologues in there. You can practice monologues and different scenes and stuff like that, man.
Yeah.
And just pursue it, man. That's same thing as comics. If you want to be a comic, they got a lot of open mic nights in
Yeah.
Houston around town. Go there and don't be expecting to get paid. What you want to
Right.
do is hone your skills in the beginning.
Mhm.
So you hone your skills, get your skills sharp, and that's how you do it, man. Just don't let nobody discourage you from being and doing what you want to do and what you want to be. Because you got some haters out there. When they see you doing something positive, man, and they're scared to,
Yeah.
make their move. They don't want you to make your move.
Yeah. I
So,
got you.
fear, man, this remember this. Fear is a feeling. Like you feel hot and you feel cold. You feel fear.
Mhm.
It can't kill you.
Yeah. Yeah. Man,
And
this
that's it,
is
man. That's
thank
it. Like when that storm comes, and that storm got this out of the Count of Monte Cristo. When that storm comes, the storm gonna come. You
yeah.
look that storm right in the eyes. You tell it to do your worst.
Yeah.
for I'm prepared to do mine. And there
Yeah.
you go, man.
Man, this has been rich. I know this was meant to be, man. I appreciate you.
Thank you, brother.
Oh man, I'm been Miss forever. This has been amazing, awesome. Uh, um, what else you have for us, man? I feel like it might be something else in the
Man,
tank.
I just feel happy and blessed to have been able to pursue what I love, man. I mean, I
Yeah,
love doing this, man. I mean,
yeah.
I look at the clocks. I used to look at the clock when I was doing Bernie Mac show. I used to look at the clock on my wall and I say, dang, man, I got 7 more hours before I get to the set, man.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, I be wanted to hurry up. You know, some people look at their job and be like, man, I got 7 more hours. I got to be back at work. You know,
Yeah,
but I used to love going to the set, man. I mean,
yeah,
I used to go early just to sit around and listen to the sounds and listen and then look at the little dust particles, man. I remember when I was doing play in college, I
yeah,
used to go to the black box, man. That's where the stage is, right? And I used to go and sit in there, man, and look at the lights. Nobody in there but me. And I used to look at the little dust particles, man, going down. And, man,
yeah, yeah. Wow.
I was in heaven, dog.
Yeah,
I love it. I love what I
yeah.
do. Yep.
Man, I love your passion for it, man, and it's like that. I think that's what makes it what it is that
Yep.
you really like doing it. You're not doing it for the money. You're not doing it. It's really something
That's
you
it.
love doing,
That's
and
it.
you were put on this earth to do that, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I
Wow.
think so. I think so.
Well, thank you for your contribution to the arts, man, and
All right,
acting
brother.
and comedy and all these things, man. I appreciate it, man.
Appreciate it, man. No doubt, man. Thanks for having me on your show, man.
You're welcome. I'll see you on the 12th.
All right, brother.
All right,
All
talk to
right.
you soon.
All right, peace.
We've been with bruh man from the fifth floor, Reggie Ballard. As you see, he's done more than just Martin Broman from the fifth floor. He has a host. Pull him up. I mean, I know you already know him, but I mean, what I was really intrigued at, there's so much there. There's so much there. The passion there, the love, the genuineness, the humbleness. I was blessed to be on that podcast with him. Man, I'm so thankful that he got on and in the relationship that God has blessed me to have with him. Uh, don't forget, listen, this is going to be on YouTube, so make sure you go and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you want to watch this full video because there is a lot of meat there. Go to Now Talk One Word Live podcast on YouTube and subscribe. Also go to our Instagram at Now Talk Live. You can also find us on TikTok at Now Talk Live, and you can find us on Facebook, Now Talk Live podcast. You've been with your boy D Jones. You've also been with Reggie Ballard, aka Bruh Man from the Fifth Floor. Y'all holler. I'll see y'all soon.